Welcome back to Calvin's Corner 72. Wow, wasn't that an awesome week? I mean, it's awesome. I had a good time. Week 1 was spectacular as far as the games that were played. Now, I really appreciate everybody coming and playing. It's a lot of fun. I'm going to throw something special in here so that y'all have some more incentive to pick better. Week 1, I picked all the games, and I only missed 2 games. I missed 2 games, guys. I missed Florida, which is one game I was really sad to see they lost. And I don't know how they're going to do the rest of the season either. But I also missed Texas A&M. But all the other games, I got right. So you have to pick better than me to win an entry for week 1. There is only 4 people who picked better than me. They only had 1 loss. And they are as follows. Okay, I'm going to go right here and I'm going to show you. I copied and pasted everybody's picks. And I really appreciate y'all doing it this way. Y'all started with the first game and went to the next and then put a comma and went to the next, put a comma. I'll accept SC as South Carolina, as you see what Moose did on his 3rd pick. But please try to spell the name out, because Southern Miss, Mississippi State, you know, when right now they're playing just SEC teams. They're mostly playing just SEC teams. There's a few of them, like, you know, that has played out. But I'm telling you, when it gets later on in the season, it's very hard to tell. For instance, if you will look at Moose, he picked Alabama, and then he picked Tennessee, and then he picked LSU. Well, Tennessee is not the next game in line. It was Vanderbilt. It was Bama, Vanderbilt, and then LSU. Or, you know, so therefore, I went ahead and give him the benefit of the doubt that was Vanderbilt, because Vanderbilt is in Tennessee. But please try to put Vandy, Vanderbilt, something to the effect that I know who it is. Just don't put the state down, because next time that's going to be a loss. Okay? Granny Monster, I love that you played. I really appreciate it. But down at the bottom, you did not pick all the games, and I'm sorry you didn't get an entry for this week. Like I said, the only ones who got entries was Michael Morris. Let's see right here. Michael Morris. You see, he picked Arkansas, Missouri, and you go through them, and you can go back to the video, the original video of week 1, and you can see where everybody's picks. And I just copied and pasted them. Some people put in here, like Southern Food Junkie, he put down, man, tough one to go Florida State opposite of you. And see, and I didn't catch that. I usually would have deleted that out. So if you can kind of wait at the end of your picks and then put comments, that's fine, because I'll just grab the picks and then leave the other comments there. That's fine. But do the picks first and then comment if you don't mind. It's not a big deal. I just want to make sure we get it right. So, Michael Morris, he only missed 1 game, and that was Florida State. He took Florida State right here. See, State and Florida. So he took Florida State. John Sellers was another one. John only missed 1 game. It was Texas A&M right there. Okay. GAS is what I put, but that's Great American Survival. That's Marvin down here in Georgia. He almost had a perfect pick as well. He only missed 1 game, and he picked Georgia Tech. I know it's Georgia, but it's not, you know, it's not Georgia, it's Georgia Tech, but they lost. Tennessee won. Okay, and then Infected Styles. Congratulations, brother. You only missed 1 game, and that was NC State Wolfpack. All right, you missed that because USC won. All right. So, guys, a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. And you see how I do it. I copy and paste. So, this is week... Let's see. This was week 1. As you see, Arkansas won 49-7. Alabama won 24-7. And that was the game of the week, Florida State and Alabama. Now, to win an extra entry for the game of the week, if I pick Alabama and you pick Florida State and Florida State wins, you get an entry. You get an extra entry because you beat me. if you picked Alabama with me, you don't get an extra entry, because there were several people that picked the very exact same games that I picked. They didn't pay no attention to what I picked. They just went ahead and picked what they wanted. And that's why you want to play it. Just keep doing that. Because if you start looking at everybody else's, you're going to start wanting to change your score or who you want to pick based on everybody else. So just go with your gut. But you can glance up at mine, because I want to have my picks there and kind of see if I am, picking the same ones you are. And if I am, then there's no way you can beat me. You see what I'm saying? So anyways, Michigan beat Florida 33-17, which was terrible. Auburn beat Georgia Southern 41-7. Georgia won 31-10. Missouri beat Missouri State 72-43, and that is a basketball score, guys. Good God. A lot of defensive errors to let that many points go on your team, but that's whatever. You got to win out of it. South Carolina 35-28 beat NC State. Kentucky 24-17. Mississippi State over Charleston, South Carolina. I guess it would be, and that's 49-0. Ole Miss 47-27 over South Alabama. Vanderbilt beat Middle Tennessee 28-6, and LSU beat BYU 27-0. UCLA won 45-44. These were nail biters. I mean, I didn't stay up and watch them, but I'm telling you. And then Tennessee, Georgia Tech. I had to go into work Sunday night, Monday night, so I didn't get at 9 o'clock, so I didn't get to watch this game, but I heard about it later. So both of these were within 1 point. UCLA won by 1 point, 45-44. Tennessee won 42-41. Now, going further into game week 2, we're going as follows, and I will have these games listed down below in order from top to bottom, starting Saturday, September the 9th at 12 p.m. You got Eastern Kentucky playing Kentucky. They're in Lexington, Kentucky, okay? I'm going to take Kentucky. You got, at 12 p.m. also, you got UT Martin playing Ole Miss. I'm going to take Ole Miss. Fresno State and Alabama. Of course, I'm going to take Alabama. And they're giving 43.5 point spread. Now, if you can see that right here. And I'm on ESPN. I told y'all that's what we're going to go with, okay? Some of these already have spreads. Some of them don't. Don't worry about the spreads. Just pick the winner. TCU's playing at 3:30. That's Texas Christian University. They're playing Arkansas. TCU's not a pushover, okay? It's actually, TCU is giving 3.5 points, if I'm not mistaken. So they're picked to win over Arkansas. Arkansas would be the upset. I'm going to pull for Arkansas. Now, y'all can go with TCU if you want, but I'm going to pull for Arkansas because I'm trying to stay with the SEC. And that may be my Achilles heel, but it may open the door for y'all to get an entry. Tennessee is playing Indiana State. Now, Tennessee is at home in Knoxville. I'm sorry I didn't tell you that Arkansas was at home as well. You can see this if you look on here. Alabama naturally is at home, all right? Fresno State ain't a bad team, really. You know what? But anyways, Tennessee's playing Indiana State. I'm taking Tennessee. Vanderbilt is at Vanderbilt Stadium. They're playing Alabama A&M. I'm going to take Vanderbilt. Clemson's playing Auburn at 7 p.m. in Clemson. Oh, God, that's a bad place to be. And Auburn is 1-0, and Clemson's 1-0. And now it looks like the line is 4.5 points Clemson's way. So Auburn is the underdog. I'm going to go away from the SEC right here, and I'm going to take Clemson. Okay? I'm going to take Clemson on this pick. South Carolina, Missouri. I'm going to go with the Gamecocks. This is a head-on-head right here. I think it's going to be really good. Missouri's actually giving up 2.5 points, but I think the Gamecocks will win this one. They're in Columbia, Missouri. I still think South Carolina's going to win it, but who knows? Texas A&M is playing Nicholls. They're at Texas Stadium. Texas come off a loss. I think Texas A&M's going to come back and thump this team right here. There's not even a spread. It's going to be so ugly. UTC of Chattanooga just 25, 30 miles above me is playing LSU, and I know LSU is going to stomp a new hole in them. So I'm taking LSU. And I think the game of the week, guys, and I don't see anything no better, is Georgia and Notre Dame. That's going to be the game of the week, y'all. Pick who you want. I'm going with Georgia. Notre Dame is giving up 4.5 points. And they're at home. Notre Dame's at home. Oh, yeah, and LSU is at home as well, but that doesn't matter. We know they're going to win. I do anyway. Notre Dame is playing Georgia, and they're at home. Georgia's the underdog. I'm going with Georgia because they're in the SEC, baby. So go Dogs. And that is the game of the week. Now, if you pick Notre Dame and they win, then you get an extra entry. You can get 2 entries a week. There's actually another way that you can get 3 entries, and I'm fixing to tell you that. Florida is playing Northern Colorado in Gainesville. They're coming off a loss. They're pretty upset, and hopefully they can pull it off. I'm going to go with Florida again against Northern Colorado in the swamp. All right. Mississippi State's playing Louisiana Tech. I'm going to go with Mississippi State. I don't think there's an 8.5 point. There is a 8.5 point spread on that game, so I think that Mississippi State's going to take it. Now, the way you can win an extra entry, there's going to be 3 ways now. Not just one, you beat me by picking all the games. 2, you take the game of the week and you end up beating me in that one and getting an entry. There's another way. If you pick a perfect game, I mean, you pick every game and you get every one of them right, going forward, I'm going to say you get a free entry. Even if you tie me, that is the only way you can beat me with a tie is if you pick every game right. If you get every game right, I'm going to give you an entry. I think it's well deserved. How's that? So, guys, don't forget, $50 for first place drawing, $25 gift card from Outback Steakhouse. Thank you, Wallace from Time Out in Tennessee, for donating that. And for third place prize, Tennessee Bull has donated graciously a $20 gift card to Walmart. Now, as I said before, if you don't want the gift cards, let me know and I'll just send you the cash, especially if you're overseas. So I think we had 20 players last week. It's a lot of fun, and I just can't wait to do it again this week. So get in there, get your picks. Don't forget, pick every game. And if you don't know who to pick, just copy and paste somebody else's. Y'all get in there and have a good time. Jesus, this is a lot of fun. I really hope y'all enjoy this, because I sure am. Y'all come back and see me. It's Calvin's Corner 72. Week 2 of my SEC College Football Picks Challenge. Good luck.